Yeah. She a bounce motherfucker, yeah, she know it.
She know it.
She know it.
Yeah, you know she know it.
She a bounce motherfucker, yeah, she know it.
Hey babes, welcome back to NimmyBTV. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe before you get out of here. And also check out some videos below. You know, I'm just saying we're kind of interested. So I am going to be telling you guys this story, right? I know I had posted a video yesterday trying to get you guys to understand what me, try to get you guys to figure out where I am. And today I'm just going to tell you guys what's up. So I am in Cali, Colombia, and I'm about to get my veneers done. Today is April 23rd, and I'm super excited. I'm excited as fuck, okay? I feel like I haven't really been on social media and things like that due to the fact that I just knew that, you know, this major milestone was going to happen for me, and I just wanted to sit back and be patient with it. For the most part, this is something that I actually manifested and didn't know when it was going to happen, but right now I am walking into what is about to happen for me, okay? Let me just go ahead and express to y'all what's up, okay? If you've been following me on YouTube, me on Instagram and things like that, I know you guys see that, you know, I brought my chakras with me on this trip and things like that. Not only that, I also meditate, and I have an altar at my house and things like that. For the most part, I've been doing this for a while. A lot of things actually been happening for me in great favors. You know, like the universe and everything is just like here for me. Like it literally is that way. It's literally here for me. And I know that for a fact. You know, this is not the first time I'm actually becoming self-aware. I'm just actually starting to, like, you know, appreciate and, you know, express it more, because it's just sometimes I'm just like, no, I don't really think people really want to, you know, whatever. People don't, you know, whatever. But I don't really want to go into what people think. So, yeah. So, let me tell y'all this story, okay? Before y'all actually see my veneers on the next clip. So, I've been saying for like a whole year now, from this month, April. Last year, April, I wanted to get veneers. And, you know, it was just something I just actually, you know, said and, you know, just let it go into the universe. Yes, that's exactly what happened. And then I was like caught up in some shit, I don't know, you know, or whatever, that kind of like made me feel like I had an opportunity. I don't know. Let me just tell you the truth, okay? So I felt like I was having a conversation with a person or a situationship with an individual, whatever, and they just kept really implying that, like, teeth is one of their favorite attributes on a person. But I ain't not getting my teeth done for that person, okay? It's just actually kind of like woke me up, you know? Like, okay, if you think like that, imagine how many other fuckers think like that, you know, or whatever. Because me, I'm not the one to judge on scars and things like that, you know, due to the fact that people are people. We all go through things, and nobody really want to express, you know, their flaws and insecurities, you know. Like, who the fuck want to walk around and be like, oh, bitch, let me tell you about this flaw right here. Like, you know, me having this vein in my motherfucking head kind of fuck me up sometimes, you know, you know, but whatever, you know, like, we're all humans, you know. But yeah, so November 15th of 2020, we had a full moon in Scorpio, and the sun was also in Scorpio as well, because, hello, we're in November. I am a Scorpio, and that day, I was just like really putting a lot of energy and emotions and feelings on things that I actually want to see happen for myself and my family. One of the things that I actually wrote down was, you know, and very much gratitude for my new smile. Don't know how, when, or whatever, but it was just like, I know that this shit is gonna come to me because it's something that I really want. You know, I'm putting a lot of emotions and feelings behind it and things like that, and I'm working with, you know, my spirit guides and, you know, the laws of the universe and how things flow for me to know for a fact that I just honestly have to sit still and believe. Okay, that's all it really is. Like, don't work yourself too hard on what am I supposed to do. Believe. It's as simple as that. I know the camera said I'm looking up here because of the screen, but whatever. So yeah, I actually, you know, wrote it down and things like that. I wrote down numerous of other things as well, you know, as far as like my finance, my spirituality, you know, and my career. You know, we just all have personal goals and things like that, but that was also on my list. November 15th, new moon, Scorpio. Okay, and I said my piece, and you know, I honestly just folded up the paper and put it in my Ziploc bag and just went day to day. Now, I can recall, I'm being honest with y'all, okay, I can recall one day I was in the mirror, and you know, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, like, a lot of the reasons why I actually shot from YouTube is because of, you know, my insecurities. Like, as much as I honestly love having conversations and things like that and going back and forth and, you know, having people hear me out or whatever, you know, it was just like, oh my God, these people are looking at my mouth. Oh my God, you know, like, it was just a lot of insecurities that I felt was just like going on in my own fucking head every single time I started to vlog. And one day, I'm looking at myself in the mirror and I'm just telling myself, like, I was telling God, to be honest with you. I don't really want to say God because, you know, we tie like that word to a lot of different deities and things like that. You know, it's a really powerful energy that a lot of people have actually placed on that word. But I'm just gonna use it for this video here. So, you know, I looked in my mirror and I honestly was just like really expressive, like looking at myself like, this is what I want. And I actually expressed the reason why I want it. And I was really telling, you know, why I wanted it. Like, I was just like, you know, I promise you, like, let me just do this stuff and, you know, things like that. Y'all, I promise y'all, like, it was just like, okay, you know, you said you wanted this to happen, it's gonna happen for you. Now, this is in January, mind you. I wrote it down in November. I thought about it last year, April. I wrote it down in November. And now we're in April of 2021, a whole year later, right? Now, last month, you know, I had a little extra couple of cash or whatever, so I was like, you know what, let me just go ahead and put the deposit down on the doctor that I actually want to go to, because if I put the deposit, you know, of course, this is going to happen now. Like, what the fuck, bitch, who wants to waste money? Not I. So, I put the deposit down, and again, walking by faith. I put the deposit down, and I just, you know, believe. As cliche as it sounds, y'all, believing is just so powerful. Like, you know, just bringing the spirit of convincing, the spirit of, you know, like, I don't really want to go into all that, but, you know, it's just literally believing. And I'm happy. I'm really happy. So I said my piece in my mirror, looking at myself, dead in my motherfucking eyes, knowing and feeling whatever it is that I wanted, I will receive it. I came up, you know, and put the deposit down and things like that, and then boom. Now, with the deposit, you have a whole year to actually go ahead and, you know, make small payments and things like that until your appointment. So when I did deposit, the doctor wrote me, informed me that, hey, you know, if you wanted it, you know, within the time frame less than a year, we'll give it to you for August. So I said, okay. So I'm like, okay, by August I got enough, you know, time to come up with whatever I need to come up with. This man, when I say man, y'all, I'm actually talking about energy, okay? So this masculine energy that, you know, just have a way of doing things in miraculous ways and things like that, just did its wonder. Like, it really just did its wonder. So March 9th, I want to deposit. I put my deposit down for what it was that I wanted. March 29th, the doctor hit me up and told me, hey, you know, we can actually book you for April. Now, my appointment originally was in August. It was August 26th or 27th. It was August 27th. And I'm, you know, okay, I got time. But the doctor hit me up and told me that he would have availability. he would have an available appointment for me in April, and y'all, I'm in my room like trying to figure out what's going on. Like, okay, so April is gonna be here because again, when I told the universe what it was that I wanted, I expressed so hard that the reason why I actually want to get my teeth done is because I just want to feel comfortable when I start vlogging and, you know, just having conversations and smiling and, you know, just feeling real confident about my motherfucking smile. So for me to know, like, a lot of things happen with no coincidence, you know, where things were just, you know, in the flow of how Janice was actually feeling and things like that, for me to actually be here and have more than enough, you know. Like, look, when I say my belief system is so high, like, I don't shot, like, my stones, my crystals, you know, my incense, you know, me actually talking to you guys about like how I'm fasting and, you know, showing gratitude to all these different spirits and, you know, entities and things like that. I just feel so favored. Like, I don't, you know, I'm very cautious with certain words that I use, but I just feel so favored and valued and cared for and hugged, and, you know, like, someone out there really knows for a fact that it, you know, I'm not giving this girl chances, I'm giving her opportunities, because so many other people have, you know, probably could have, and, you know, there's people out there with more and less than me and whatever, but, you know, it's honestly how you have this strong faith of belief. Like, you have that belief. Like, I'm telling you, it sounds so light, like, oh, you gotta just believe, but it's like, you have to believe. Like, I know for a fact when I sit in meditation and things like that, I know that the planets are rotating around me. Like, I know what's going on. I know the energy. I know how I'm feeling. I know the being that I am in. You know, I know. And I feel like because I know, and I'm just gravitating so much more to the spiritual world, spiritual realm, you know, staying connected with, you know, higher beings and just all this good energy that's just flowing. Y'all would not believe it. You know, like, if I could have told my younger self to tighten the fuck up and, you know, work on myself internally a lot more when I was younger, could you imagine? You know, but, you know, we're not thinking about holding on to the past. We can continue to keep moving forward. But God did something really, really, I'm saying God did something really, really, God is all forms, you know, God is no shape, no form. God is all possibility, okay? That's why, you know, whatever. But that's exactly what God is. God is no shape, no form. God is all possibilities. You know, you start to go into your fucking car and crank it up, the motherfucker's not cranking. What you say, oh my God. And then what happens? If the car crank up, you thank God. You know, like, God is all possibilities. And sometimes, you know, things work out in ways where, you know, it's untasteful and things like that, but no coincidence why things work out. And later on down the line, you start to, you know, connect the dots and things like that, and you start to realize why that didn't go what you would have expected to go as planned. You know, just believe, simply believe. Okay, but yeah, I'm actually, you know, just getting on here to talk to y'all real quick and things like that. I'm gonna go get my teeth done, and you guys are gonna come with me. I'm gonna go get my teeth done today later on. You guys are gonna come with me. I'm super excited. If you haven't already, and you know, you just want to see my smile, no problem. I will show you. And if you're a person that's, you know, want to go improve on yourself, go do that. If you're a person that wants to believe and connect to higher beings higher than you, go do that. They are waiting for you. They will not neglect you. They are on your side based on your energy and vibration and whatever setting you put yourself in as a spirit, because physically this is all just physical. Spiritually, you have to get connected to something, you know, and if you aren't connected to something, you're detached from something. I don't know what to say to you, but good luck. That's all I can say. Good luck. You know, and don't ever feel for a second that, you know, you need to shy away from whatever it is that you are working on spiritually. I've had numerous times where I was just like, I didn't want people to see this or that based on how I felt like they were going to perceive me and things like that. Now I honestly don't care, and I'm still not giving a fuck, okay? So, yeah, you know, like, people are going to be drawing their own assumptions and whatever the fuck about an individual based on how they perceive them. You just can't fight it. You know, you can't convince somebody otherwise. You can't convince somebody, you know, how to feel about you. Like, they are who they are, you know, and you are who you are. So just make sure that, you know, you feel very much confident about yourself and fuck those other people, okay? But for the most part, I'm just super excited to be going to get my motherfucking veneers, bitches. So let me show y'all my smile real quick. It's nothing really wrong with it, but I have a dead tooth. I keep saying it's dead, y'all, but I just feel like I have a, it's not dead. You know, it's really not dead. Like, you can't keep calling it dead. So I have a tooth that's discolorated, and I just don't like it. I've accepted for a long time, you know, things like that. But now, knowing that I'm connected to higher power, and, you know, the laws of the universe is working for me, and, you know, my spiritual guides and ancestors are all around me and things like that, and, you know, it's just like everything is working in my favor. I'm just like, hey, you know, I'm starting to ask the universe what it is that I want. And I used to think Jim Carrey was crazy. You know, I'm like, he's onto something. If you ever watched The Truman Show, the other day I was actually doing a video talking about The Truman Show because I actually had my kids watching and things like that. I'm ranting now. But, yeah, if you watch The Truman Show, like, the way I interpreted the whole fucking movie, it was just like, oh my God, I understand now how, you know, who Jim Carrey is based on the interview and things like that he went into with that movie. And once I understood the movie, it went through a lot of my spiritual awakening and, you know, going into different realms of reality, and then, you know, just tapping into the spiritual world and things like that, because you will get tapped into it, especially if you start to sit the fuck down in meditation for a very long time. They ain't got no other choice but to come to you. When they come to you, you can't shy. And when they came to me, I cried. I cried, and I cried some more. And it was just so many different things that was happening, you know, with nature, for me to see that I was just in awe and amazed with knowing for a fact, like, you know, the rainbow gates of heaven and, like, all realms of reality are with me, from the 4th to the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th dimension. They are with me, and like everyone is with me, okay? I don't really care about that anymore, okay? Because it is what it is. And if you don't believe me, I guess you can just sit around and watch it all play out for me. But someone's been telling me for a very long time that they are with me, and they know for a fact that I can get to this well-designed place that I see myself going in whenever I close my eyes. The only way I can actually get there is physically doing whatever it is that I need to do, by all means, to get to this place that I actually see in the yin realm, in the yang realm, okay? But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And like I said, spend some time with yourself, go into meditation, do what you have to do, get some crystals, you know, set up your altar, get some journals, relax. Write some people's names down that need to fucking go, and let them go, you know? Like, be honest and true with yourself. You know, try to figure out why you know, feel this way and act this way, whatever. And just look for improvement in yourself. Like, internally, look for improvement in you. And I'm telling you, just believe. Simply believe and have faith. You know, you can bring the spirit of clairvoyance. You can bring. That's exactly what you're doing when you sit in meditation. You're like charging up that clairvoyant spirit to go out and, you know when it's working. You know, and, you know, you can bring the spirit of convincing, the spirit of love and appreciation, the spirit of gratitude, the spirit of oneness. You know, the spirit of creativity and lesson. It's a bunch of fucking spirits, and that's another reason why I feel like, okay, it makes so much sense spiritually why I just can't look at this one image with this one individual being this one person for everyone, and all kinds and every color. It just, I couldn't. But thank you so much, Divine Power, for allowing me to be self-aware of myself, my internal and external self, and I will see you guys soon. Next thing we will be at the clinic, okay? Later, babes. Somebody's hugging me. Bye. Hey, babes. So today I actually went and got my veneers placed into my mouth. April 24th, I actually looked up outside and I'm looking at a 22-degree halo. Now, in the video, I'm actually explaining to you guys all the energy that I'm feeling and things like that, knowing for a fact that the universe is working for me. And when I looked up, I saw a 22-degree halo. Now, angels vibrate to the master number 22, so it was no coincidence that the day I got my veneers placed up to my mouth with all my crystals and all the energy and, you know, lights and things that I'm feeling and stuff like that, everything showed me for a fact that the universe is working for me. I think I see a heart in the clouds. But thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys soon. Later.